Hello and welcome to another superb scholarship opportunity in Australia. What if I tell you that getting a fully funded scholarship for your studies in Australia is just a few clicks away? Yes, this is because in this video, I'm going to show you a university in Australia where you can find a lot of scholarships for international students, and applying to these scholarships is pretty much easy. I'm going to show you multiple scholarships worth up to 40,000 Australian dollars. And if you're new here, my name is Eugene and I share opportunities that will help you achieve your dreams abroad. On my YouTube channel, I have talked about multiple scholarships, and a lot of individuals have benefited from fully funded scholarships in different parts of the world. So it means that you are in the right place. All you have to do is explore my YouTube channel and you're definitely going to find a scholarship that will help you achieve your international dreams. All you can do right now is hit the like button and subscribe to be part of the family, because this is the homeland of international opportunities. Let's get started. Today we are at the University of New South Wales, Sydney in Australia. We are exploring scholarships for higher degree by research. This means those who are interested in PhD as well as master's degree. The first thing you want to do is to come down on this page and you're going to see right here, find a supervisor or research project. So this means that you can easily get a supervisor. You can apply directly to research projects which are definitely funded. And then the second option is to find a scholarship, and you can also explore the application process to know what it entails. And then the last one right here is the fees and cost. But for this video, we are mostly focused on finding the scholarships. So what you have to do is click on find a scholarship, and that will take you to the scholarship page. And what you have to do right here is to adjust the filter. So depending on your nationality, you want to select right here domestic or international. So if you're not domiciled in Australia right now, then you definitely want to click on international. And then students looking for, what are you looking for? If you're looking for a living allowance funding, tuition fees funding, or top up scholarship, you want to select that. But I'm going to leave that open so that we get all the types of funding. And then lastly, you want to select your faculty. So funding in business, in arts, in engineering, law, justice, science. So you want to select that, but for this case, I'm just going to leave that so we get everything. So once you are done selecting, it's going to adjust the results you get down here. So it's already adjusted. You can also search by a keyword. So you could put in your program right there and search. But right now we're not going to do that. You can already see we have some scholarships. You can see the scholarship name to the left hand side, the value of the scholarship. This is almost 40,000 Australian dollars. And to the right hand side, you can see the application deadline. So the scholarships are still open. Most of the deadlines are in September. So you have some time to submit your application. The first scholarship right here is the Research Training Program International RTPI scholarship, and it's worth $39,000. And you can see the next one right here, University International Postgraduate Award, eligible for international students. This is also worth the same amount. And there's the tuition fee scholarship, which is also worth almost 40,000 Australian dollars. There's the Australian Awards, which is contribution to living expenses, and the deadline, you can see it's ongoing. And here we have the Australian Awards, which is a contribution to living expenses. Yeah, and you can see right here ongoing. Please see the website for further details. So there are a lot of scholarships, as you can see to the left hand side, different scholarships with different values. So you see you have a lot of scholarships to explore. And if you come down right here, you can actually see that this is just page 1. We have about 5 pages for you to explore. So there are a lot of scholarships right here. You might not be eligible to some of them, but definitely you'll be eligible to a lot of scholarships. You want to make sure you are applying to these scholarships. So what you need to do once you are on this page is to explore the scholarships that you're interested in. For example, the first one right here, you can click on the plus symbol right here, this plus sign. And when you click on that sign, it's going to expand the scholarship so you can see more details. And right here, you just have a brief description of the scholarship. For this particular one, you can see right here that this scholarship provides living allowance, tuition fee scholarship, and single overseas student health cover to support you during your higher degree research candidature at the university. So there are two applications round each year. So you can see right here, it's a fully funded scholarships, basically cover everything. International students are eligible to apply. These are the faculties that are eligible to get the scholarship. And you can see right here, you can also use it for a master's by research or a master of philosophy. So not just master by research, but also master by philosophy can get this particular scholarship. Down here, you can see the value breakdown. So you get this almost $40,000 per annum for your living allowance, and you also get your tuition fee covered. So that's a lot of money. Down here, you can see a contact button just to get more information if you don't know what to do. And then you can see the apply here. There's a button to apply. So I'm just going to click on apply here and see what we get. So you can basically do this for any of the scholarships you are applying into. You can see we are now on another page, and this page you're going to get all the information to apply to the particular scholarship we have clicked on. So guys, down here you can see how to apply. It is very easy to apply. The major steps in any Australian application is finding a supervisor. So once you are there, you have to fill out the application forms right there, just like you're applying for admission. And you can see the second statement right here. If you wish to be considered for a scholarship, simply indicate this on the application form and select the scholarship round for your preferred term start date. So that is all you need to do. So you can search for scholarship, know the name of the scholarship you are applying for. This is basically how to apply to most of the scholarships. You just have to know the name of the scholarship, and while filling out the application form for admission, you have to tick a box that you are interested and you want to be considered for that particular scholarship. So guys, it is quite easy. The major step is this right here, to find a supervisor. And this also is not that difficult. So we'll go back to the previous page where you see find a supervisor. You just have to search, get a supervisor that aligns with your research background, and then submit or write them an email, show them what you want to do, and hopefully you get a response, and probably you get an interview with the supervisor. And if you align, that is all. They will just say, okay, you are good, get your documents, and then they give you a letter to show that they are ready to supervise you. That is all you need, just a letter from that supervisor that he or she is ready to be your supervisor. That is all you need to apply. And most times when you have this, your chances of getting the scholarship increases. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you how to apply, but if you come to the top of this page, you just have to read through the steps. Basically, you're going to see right here, document preparation. Click on document preparation to see the documents you would need. They are basic documents right anyways. So click on that, then completing and submitting your application. You want to click on that to read through. So you have to determine your eligibility. So these are steps that you can reach. Click on the plus button to get more information on each of the steps. I don't want to spend time to look at this, but I think you can follow through. So determine your eligibility, find a supervisor. So this is the important part. So if you click on the plus right here, find a supervisor. So there's still some information here that will guide you on finding a supervisor. Let's quickly go through it together since it is quite important. You can see right here, finding a supervisor with compatible research interest and working style is critical for your success as a higher degree research candidate. So like I said, it is quite important. So the faculties listed below require applicants to complete an expression of interest. Please visit the faculty website for details. So expression for interest is just a form you need to fill and you send to the supervisors, and yeah, if they're interested, then you are good to go. So for these three faculties right here, that is what you need to do. And it is quite easy. This is an easy method because then you don't have to show too much. So just click on each of the faculty, anyone that you are interested in, and get more details about how to submit an expression of interest. Okay, now for most of the other faculties, they require applicants to contact potential supervisors before applying. So you don't have to contact them directly, just send the expression of interest. But for other faculties, you need to contact the potential supervisors privately. And to do this, you can use search supervisors. If you click on the button right here, supervisors, to take you to a page where you can search for supervisors. And then there are also research projects that you can also apply directly into. So there are already supervisors for those projects. So you can click on research projects to see those particular projects, and you are good to go. So if you would like to express your interest in a research project advertised on our website, please email the primary supervisor with your CV and academic transcript. So if you go to research projects, there are projects already listed. We're going to take a look at that. So you just have to email the primary supervisor with your CV and your transcripts. That is all you need to do. Their contact details and any additional requirement are listed in the project description. So you are going to get the email to send your information to. So once you have found a supervisor, you will have a pre-admission interview to discuss your proposed research project and whether appropriate resources will be available. So that is quite important. So those are the steps. You will then need to complete the research plan form. This will include the following. You can see right here, outline how you are eligible for admission to the program, and then description of your capability to carry out high quality research, rationale for why you chose this project and supervisory team, and description of your proposed research project. So you can see the steps are quite straightforward. Search for supervisors. You can email them and talk to them already, or you can search for supervisors through research projects. And when you find the project that you're interested in, you can send your CV and academic transcript. So if a supervisor is interested in you, then you're going to have the pre-admission interview. And during this process, you would need to complete the research plan form, which include what I have listed at right, which include what is listed at right here. So quite straightforward. So you can click on the plus button right here to get more information on your supporting document. And then the next is English translation of document. That is if your documents are not in English. The next step is the English language requirement. So let's also take a look at this. Whether you are domestic or international applicants, you must meet the English language requirement before submitting an application. So that is quite important. You can demonstrate that you meet the requirements through one of the following. And the first one right here is English language test. So you can be any English language test. But what I'm interested in is the second one, which is prior study in the medium of English. So if your previous study was conducted in English, then you are good to go. So other qualifications is still there. So English requirements might not be a problem if you already know how to speak English. You are good to go. And lastly, submit an application. This is the step I started with when we came to this new page. So you can also click on the plus button to take a look at it again. So all you need to do is stated out right here. Go to the online application portal and submit your application. So quickly, let's go through the project under finding a supervisor. Where is it again? Okay, right here. So you can either click on this button right here to search for supervisors, or you can search through research projects. So let's go to research projects and see. So right here, the page is find a supervisor or project, and you can see right here, you can do everything here anyways. So this is a place where you can search for supervisors. So you can find the supervisors. The first one is supervisors. The second is research projects. So right now we are in finding the supervisor. We are just for supervisors, and you can put in your search terms right here, the name or keyword, whatever, the faculty you are interested in, the school, center, units, whatever, you can put there and submit. So when you search, you are going to get different supervisors. You can see some of them right here. You are going to get different supervisors and their contact details. So if you click on any of them, or you click on view profile, you can get their contact details. So right here, I can click on the profile of Dr. Rotimi right here, and you can see his email address right here. So what you need to do is send your CV, your transcript, and maybe a little bit of text describing yourself and how your interests align with his. So it's a cold email, and you want to make sure you go straight to the point, and you want to make sure the email is not too long. Basically, all you need to do is just to state what you are interested in, how it aligns with his current research, and why you are a good or the best candidate to perform that research in his lab. So you want to go straight to the point and attach your document. Also point that you have attached your document and you are good to go. Okay, let's also take a look at the project. So if you come up, you can also search by projects. If you click on projects, you can see you can also fit by keywords and an area of study to search different projects, and you can see different projects right here. So whichever project you are interested in, to click on view projects, you can see the supervisors that are involved, and then you can the primary supervisor, which I think is going to be this guy right here since he's coming first. So let's click on the profile. If you click on the profile, you can get more detail right here. You can see the email address, and you want to contact the supervisor. So that is how to get a supervisor through searching for the supervisors or through projects. So guys, remember we have a lot of scholarships and we just explored just one of it right here. So there are a lot of them. Just need to note the name. The application processes are quite similar. You just need to note the name of the scholarship, and when you're applying for admission, you select the particular scholarship that you are interested in. So guys, you can explore the numerous scholarships and you're definitely going to find something. So if you've gotten any value so far from this video, do not forget to hit the like button, and you can come over to my channel to find a lot of scholarships. So there are scholarships in Canada, other scholarships in the United States, in Australia, in the UK. You're definitely going to find something. This video right here, I talked about cheap universities in Switzerland. You want to check it out. And then the Dad Apple scholarship is currently on. You also want to apply to that. Scholarship is for masters and it's fully funded. And you can click on the video showing on the screen right now to find out more about the fully funded scholarship for masters in Germany.